Hi, my name's Robyn Priest and I'm currently the lead project officer for PeerLink National Technical Assistance Centre, which is one of the SAMHSA-funded consumer-run technical assistance centres. And I also have a business called Resiliency Uncovered Consulting, which is about supporting people to get that they can recover, and also to support services to understand that we can all recover and live amazing lives. I got asked to talk to you about recovery and what it is and what it means and my resilience. And I guess for me, this is the fourth country that I've lived in. So I'm Australian, I lived in New Zealand, worked and lived in Canada, and now I live in the US. And my whole life has been about how do I actually have people get who they are? Because I saw people missing out on how amazing and brilliant they were because someone said, you're this, or you can't do that, or you can't do something else. And it was for me, from when I was little, that's what I wanted to do. So it was kind of ironic when I got a diagnosis, like in the 90s. It was just like, whoa, that's me. I've been fighting for me. And then my father also got diagnosed at a similar time. I just thought we'd had this cool life of moving and having lots of money and having none and really amazing adventures. I hadn't seen it as anything that was bad or wrong. And someone came along and said, hi Robyn, you have a diagnosis of bipolar. They said the same to my dad. And it was like, whoa. Even though I was there, my first thought was, my life's over. Like, I've got this bad thing. And then it took me a little bit and I got connected with people who had similar issues, had grown up with similar things occurring in their life. And I was like, whoa, I can actually have anything I want. I can have all of my dreams. And so that started me on this process of being involved in peer support, where people who have similar issues are supporting each other to understand that life is not over. Life doesn't have to be this tragedy. Life can be amazing and fruitful and joyous, and it's there for the taking. But one of the things is that for me, I had to get that those things that people had described as negatives were actually strengths. Like I got told I was manipulative. Well, what does that really mean? That means I'm creative. That means I'm strategic. That means I'm amazing at getting what I need for me. You know, I've heard other people called non-compliant if they don't take their medication. What that really means is you're not doing what someone else wants you to do, and you're actually standing up and being assertive for your own rights. So one of the big things for me is I play with words all the time, and when people use negative words to describe me, or there's times I even use them on myself. I have friends and family that we change those words around to being strengths-based words instead of the negative ones. And then I totally get the amazing awesomeness of who I am. I have a dog that helps me. So there's times when I'm suicidal and I still get that. There's certain times of the year, like it's a struggle for me. Life isn't rosy all the time. And so I take my dog everywhere with me. She's always in the car because I know if she's with me, I won't hurt myself because I won't hurt her. I use my family and friends. I have a great network of friends, and given that I've lived all over the place, I think I'm currently in my 80th house and I've just turned 50. So I think I've been cruising around the world a bit. But I have an amazing network of friends and I get to call them, I get to Skype with them, I get to connect with them. And they're there for me. I also know that sleep's important. And while you're watching this, I haven't had a lot of sleep lately, but I know that it's really important for me. So tonight, I think I'm going to pass out and have a sleep. The other thing for me is actually being active and doing something. Work is huge for me, whatever that is, some kind of purpose. So I just want to say that recovery is possible. You can recover. But more importantly for me is wellness is out there for the taking for everyone. And it's going from surviving to thriving. Thanks.